It is way too hot outside to be musty and have bad hygiene. I'm gonna give you the best hygiene tips from head to toe on how to look and smell fresh during the hot summer months. Let's get into it. Number one, let's start with your head and face. Since you're prone to sweating a lot more during the summer months, I recommend that you use leave-in conditioners versus using like heavier oils to moisturize your hair. Now still oil your hair, but limit that to once or twice per week, just because the more you sweat and secrete, the more that oil can drip down on your head and then cause breakouts. Spray it in, moisturize it into your hair, however you style your hair, and then go on about your day. Also, if you have very oily skin, you can always use facial wipes throughout the day to keep your face nice and clean. Number two, in your shower by rinsing off with cool water. Getting out of a hot steaming shower and then going into 90+ degree weather, it's only going to make you sweat even faster. So once you finish properly cleaning yourself, then you can rinse off with cool water to help cool your body temperature down. Here's a shower hack for you. If you know, you know. Just don't use too much of this, because I'm telling you, if you use too much of this, especially in your growing area, it's gonna feel like somebody put your testicles in the freezer. I'm just being honest. Number three, smelling bad is one thing, but having bad breath on top of that, okay, now that's just too much. Before you brush your teeth, thoroughly rinse your mouth with peroxide. Peroxide is a natural stain lifter. That's also what they use if you go to the dentist and they whiten your teeth. It's just a much stronger concentration. This will also work in conjunction with your toothpaste to help get rid of any stains or buildup that's in between your teeth. If you're constantly busy at work or you just don't have a lot of time, no excuse, I still got you covered. They make these disposable toothbrushes and they have a dab of disposable toothpaste on them, so no worries, you still get that fresh feeling. And let's not forget the most important part about brushing your teeth, brushing your tongue. If you do not have one of these, you need to get one of these. This is a tongue scraper. You can find a 2 or 3 pack on Amazon for like $7. I'm not gonna show you how to use this because that's just disgusting, but just YouTube tongue scraper and you'll get the gist. Number four, now this is the fun part, my favorite segment, fragrance. Looking good is only half the battle. The other half is smelling good. During the summer months, it's ideal to try to find a nice, crisp, clean, maybe citrus-based fragrance. Nothing that's too heavy like a tobacco or a oud fragrance. Nothing that's gonna be too overpowering. And don't worry, of course I've got you covered. I'm gonna give you 3 crisp, clean options, and I'm gonna give you 3 more of the smooth, subtle date night fragrances. First up is Mont Blanc Legend Spirit. Yeah, so when you think of this, think of a clean shower gel that has just a little bit of spice to it. Next, this is Versace Pour Homme. As you can see, I'm almost out, so you can tell I use this all of the time. This is more of a citrusy type fragrance. The best way I can put it is just imagine what fresh and clean smells like. Matter of fact, I'm about to apply this right now. Let's talk about this really quickly, how to apply fragrance. A lot of people say, spray it on your wrist, touch your wrist like this, and then dab your neck. To me, that doesn't make any sense. When you walk past someone, nobody's going to sniff your wrist. That's not a high contact point. However, when you walk past someone, your arm is swinging, so they will smell your arms. When you're walking past somebody, they will smell your neck. They will smell your chest area. So why would you put fragrance on your wrist? That just doesn't make any sense to me. So how I do, if it's a toilet, I apply a few more sprays just because it's not going to last as long. So for example, I would go 1, 2 on my neck, each side of my neck, my forearm, 3, 4, and then I would hit my chest once on each side. 5, let me cover up the mic, 6, and you're good to go. And finally for the toilets, Prada L'Homme, as you can see, I use this one a lot also. This is also a fresh out of the shower. It has a light powdery smell, but it's still masculine. This is probably one of the most complimented fragrances that I have. I've never met anyone that doesn't like Prada L'Homme. Next, I'm moving on to the parfums, which are the more concentrated fragrances. So these will last a lot longer, so you don't really need to apply as much. Now this one, I shouldn't even be showing you guys this one because this is the magic one right here. Citizen Jack. This is also one of the best compliment getters you can buy. As far as bang for your buck, I would choose this over any other fragrance that I have. It gives off suave vibes. Yeah, this is tough. Next, we have Armani Code. This is also a very good smooth scent also. And then finally, YSL Y. Now I will say this is by far the strongest projecting fragrance that I have. I find that if I do more than 3 sprays with this, I will get a headache. So I usually just go 1, 2, and then hit my chest 1 time. Smelling good, That's the icing on the cake. This next tip is for my heavy sweaters. If you're a heavy sweater, they have lotions out there that will temporarily block your sweat pores, and you have to reapply it every couple of hours, but this really helps. One popular brand that works really well is Carpe. They make it for underarms, your palms, your feet, everything. Also, if your feet tend to sweat, then here's a good hack. After you freshly wash your feet, you can apply some type of antifungal foot spray. Also, here's another hack that I found, and I got this tip from Teaching Men's Fashion, so shout out to him. But putting deodorant on the bottom of your feet before you put your socks on. Now, when you put the deodorant on, it has to be antiperspirant. Not the deodorant, the antiperspirant, because the whole objective is to keep your feet from sweating. And last, but certainly not least, this is the most important tip in my opinion. Whether you need to wipe under your arms, your groin area, after you get finished doing your do, whatever you need to do, use wet wipes. These will make a world of a difference. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys today. Let me know if you got value out of this video. You can find all the products that I mentioned in this video by clicking the link below, and it'll take you to the Barber Style Directory Amazon store, where I've already created a shoppable hygiene list for you guys. If you do decide to purchase something, it does help the channel grow, so thank you in advance. Thank you guys for watching, and I will catch you all on the next video.